In the annals of American history, few institutions wield as much power as the Supreme Court. For over 2 centuries, its decisions have shaped the very fabric of our nation. But what happens when a single ruling threatens to unravel decades of progress? Welcome to a pivotal moment in our nation's story, where the fate of women's rights hang in the balance. The landmark ruling of Roe v. Wade in 1973 established a woman's right to choose, a decision that reverberated through generations. Yet, with each passing year, the political winds shift, and the courts reflect those changes. Enter Donald Trump, a figure whose presidency left an indelible mark on the judiciary. During his tenure, President Trump appointed 3 justices to the Supreme Court, tipping the scales in favor of conservative ideology. With each nomination, the balance of power shifted, and the prospect of overturning Roe v. Wade became a chilling reality. As Susan B. Anthony once said, "Men, their rights and nothing more. Women, their rights and nothing less." The struggle for equality has been long and arduous, fought by brave women who dared to challenge the status quo. But make no mistake, the repercussions of a reversal will be felt for generations to come. Access to reproductive health care, bodily autonomy, and the fundamental rights of women hang precariously in the balance. Some states are implementing their own laws restricting women's rights. The decisions made within the hallowed halls of the Supreme Court transcend mere legalities. They shape the moral compass of our nation. In this critical juncture, the power of voting has never been more apparent. The voices of the people must be heard, for the consequences are too grave to ignore.
Breaking news.
However,
in the wake of the reversal of Roe v. Wade, some states has enacted stringent new abortion laws aimed at restricting access to abortion services. What's in these new state regulations? Strict gestational limits. Abortions are prohibited after 6 weeks of gestation, except in cases of severe fetal abnormalities or when the mother's life is in danger, and the courts decide, not the doctor and mother. Mandatory waiting periods. Women seeking abortion must undergo a mandatory waiting period of 72 hours after initial consultation before the procedure can be performed. Parental consent requirement. Minors seeking abortion must obtain written consent from at least one parent or legal guardian, with exceptions granted in cases of medical emergencies or abuse. Required counseling. Before undergoing an abortion, women are mandated to undergo counseling sessions that include information about fetal development, adoption services, and alternatives to abortion. Stringent clinic regulations. Abortion clinics must adhere to stringent building codes, staffing requirements, and medical standards, which have resulted in the closure of many facilities unable to meet the new regulations. Criminalization of abortion providers. Healthcare providers who perform abortions outside the parameters of the new law are subject to criminal penalties, including fines and imprisonment. These new state laws are so-called promoting fetal rights and protecting the sanctity of life, but they are limiting women's rights to their own body, health care, and access to abortion services.
there are still moments of joy and fulfillment. Cherish the simple pleasures, to find gratitude in the midst of adversity, and to embrace love and compassion in all that you do. Life is a journey, my friends, and it is our choices that define us. As we navigate the complexities of our time, may we draw inspiration from those who came before us, and may we stand united in the fight for justice and equality. The road ahead may be daunting, but together we can shape a brighter future for all. Oscar, the old guy, life coach and ALS warrior.
Support the channel, subscribe, like, comment, and share.